Elia greets my beloved father YAHVAH personally. Elia as well greets YAHOSHUAH personally. We are now back to the moment that we are going to be together for now. It's at this time, 8 p.m. at night. Yeah, time has passed over 8 p.m., but that is okay. There was an organization that I had that must be done. But now we are together for the words. So, YAHOSHUAH will bless you who are following, and those who never stop listening to the words of YAHOSHUAH. YAHOSHUAH bless you all for all of that thing. So, my first word is from us. At the moment of speaking, there is a great noise. There is a great noise at the moment, and so you must adapt your ear for that, because it creates a great noise. Yeah, we are trying so that you cannot hear it, but there is a great noise from people outside. So yeah, you may hear it, but it's not from us. But their tool makes a great noise. So the word is yeah, and I am yawning at the same time because I am really tired. So the word that I'm going to tell you today is that Elia is going to teach you. Is the word saying, does Elia really come from the heaven of heavens? So that is the thing that we're going to see for now, for people who are listening, because here in overseas, this is now devil's bring to block people's way, and they're really able and dare to say people who believe the fact that Elia, the ambassador of YAHOSHUAH, comes from the heaven of heavens, are dumb. So those who believe in that are dumb, because people on earth, none of them are from the heaven of heavens, but they are all human. And what they bring to prove that is with one word. Why did he get married? Why does he get married? Because if he is someone from the heaven of heavens, he should not get married. It's really that point that we are going to talk about today. Yeah, also adapt your ear with great nose. I don't know if you can hear that from you, but it is a great noise from us. You barely hear it. Oh, that's good then if you don't hear it, because here in us it's too noisy. Okay, now let's bring the words then. First of all, what is the proof that Elia is from the heaven of heaven? We're going to talk about that in the Old Testament first. And we're going to emphasize the words of the last Israelite prophet, whose name is YAHOSHUAH. The words in the Old Testament, or the words where there is nothing to do with Yahushua, the last prophet, but we're going to take a look at the Old Testament. It's the Old Covenant then. It is obvious the law there is. God never listened to sinners, according to the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 1 and 2. So words begin saying, the proof saying that Eliah, the ambassador of Yahushua, he is not from you. But if he is from you, he hasn't been able to wash you away from your sin. However, the proof that people who follow Eliah never sin are you, Zeda'as, who have shown all to the people around the world. It's really you who are the witnesses of the truth that deliverance from sin exists, and there are people who are washed away from their sins and they never sin. So it's that situation that people around the world can already see it. It's already a proof that people cannot deny, whether they like it or not, whether they accept it or not, whether they take it as truth or not. But there are already people who never sin, and they cannot do bad thing anymore, and they are perfect human. And it's that picture really which means that the one from the heaven of heavens has arrived, because of that proof, the following proof that I'm going to tell you. So the proof is then unique. It's you, Zeda'ah, who cannot do evil thing anymore. It's you, Zeda'ah, who never sin anymore. You, Zeda'ah, who become perfect. Perfect, said English. It's all of these things which are the proof of the goodness that Yahushua has done, the Son of God, who has been nailed on the cross that was brought by Eliah on this earth planet, to prove that the one from the heaven of heaven has arrived. And we're going to give you now the chapter and verse. So Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1 and 2. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1 and 2. Surely the arm of YAHVAH is not too short to save, nor his ear too dull to hear. But your iniquities have separated you from your God. Your sins have hidden his face from you, so that he never listened. So that God then, he never listened to sinners. So if he never listened to sinners, how can someone make another person to be washed away from his sin if himself he is sinner? That means, how can someone who is sinners, who makes someone, another person, to become someone who never sinned? People from earth, like you humans, you are all sinners. And as you are sinners, it is impossible that those who follow you never sin. But because people who follow Eliah never sin, it's that Eliah is not from you. That is the meaning. So we're going to read the book of Job, chapter 14. Job, chapter 14. So where is the passage? I think it's in it's not in this 14. In which one is it? Let me remember it well. I didn't remember that passage saying, how can someone who is impure will give birth to someone who is pure? I don't know if you remember that words. Give that words to me. Okay, yeah, mom is telling that to me because the mom really knows passages, chapter and verse. I think it is in where is that in the book of Job? I don't remember. I just remember 14, but the one I don't remember it. Saying how can who can bring pure from impure? Yeah, that is really the words. Let me look for it. No, it's not Job chapter 14 verse 4. This is about a woman who gives birth, and it's not that what I mean. Where is that? Saying who can bring what is pure from impure? That is really the word. I don't remember it. So send it for you who knows the word, because I don't remember it. This is an app, not a Bible, and I don't remember it. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. No, it's not the right one. Again, it's not the right one yet. Yeah, it's really it. It's really this Job. It's the Job 14 chapter 4. I saw something else, and that's why. Yeah, it's always a Job 14 verse 4. Who can bring what is pure from the impure? No one. Okay. So the words here is then really sets up and said as clearly that there is no one who is pure that have been birthed by impure. That means that from someone who is dirty or impure, there is nothing pure which come out from them. So if Eliah was impure or dirty, people that he gave birth or people who follow him are automatically impure. But people who follow Eliah, the reason people who follow Eliah never sin, the reason why people who follow Eliah, I think it's kind of cutting. The reason why people who follow Eliah never sin. Okay, fix the position from you because I hear that it is cutting from you. The reason why people who follow Eliah never sin, it's really Eliah who is pure and clean. Isn't yours cutting? Oh, okay. So with these two words then, which say clearly that impure people, God never listened to them, and from impure there is nothing which will be pure. However, the reality is, I hear that it's cutting from you. Okay. So with these two words that I just gave you, says straightforwardly that there is no God who listens to sinners. So if that God never listened to sinners, so how can people wash how can people are washed away from their sins? You all ZAs around the world. It's really that I always emphasize to use that app. Prove that Yahushua has made you free, because now humans begins to make objections like that, and they were like, how can that be possible? How can you be able to wash people away from their sins? And how does it come that you come from the heaven of heavens? And why do you get married? Yeah, they arrived to say that. But that is it. It's the God who made people sing that they listen to. But it's not the God that made people washed away from their sins. But that is the result of Jesus. That is the result of the Jesus, the fake God that you have called. And now you know nothing about the truth. God who made sins, people, no, God, listen to them. That's why I said to you, don't listen to the people who worship fake God who made them sinners. The people who say that, they are worshipping fake God. And when they have listened to this true teaching, they say that the words is true, and they're like, we never accepted. How does it come that the ambassador of Yahushua come from the heaven of heavens? It's people who are dumb who believe in that. Whoever they say that the words is truth. You see how devils are using people's mind. They're just deceiving people's mind with senseless thing. That's why Elia teaches you, always listen to the words. And what is funny is the words of the fake God, devil, who work with them, that they are listening to. It's the wisdom from them that they follow. However, they know that they are sinners, and when they are sinners, they are from devil. And it's the devil who are going along with them that they are listening. It's the wisdom from devil that they listen. It's a knowledge from devil that they listen and they believe in. And they don't believe in the knowledge of the truth. So it's up to us to think about that. That is the great loss that which hits people. I always say to you, don't listen to devil's voice, because if you listen to devil's voice, you become devils like them. You already know that you haven't been washed away from your sin, and it's a fake God who are with you. So why do you listen to the words of the God, the fake God who made you sin? You know that you are always sinners from the beginning. That means that there is no God who get along with you. So why do you still listen to a chunk of words from the God, the fake God that you were following? Don't make sure that you were not covered by devils, but now you were covered by devils in a wrong way. That is to tell you, be careful for those who are convinced, because the words is for the entire world, and I must send the words to all people around the world. That word is clear. The witness of the truth of Elia, even though we are not showing our power and authority, is the fact that you see people who never sin. It's not 1 or 2 or 100 people who say that, but thousands of people who declare together and witness the words that they never sin and they never do something evil. And how can you deny that? And these people are not following me to my house, and I feed them with with food, and they just pretend to accept my words. But each one have their own house, and they have their own occupation, and they keep their own holiness, and they never do evil thing. They're the witnesses of Yahushua, and to glorify Father YAHVAH. These are the people who justify that. It's a first proof that the reason why deliverance from sin exists means that God listens. So when God listens, people that He listens to are washed away from those sins, and they never do evil thing. So it's obvious that the first one that He listened to is the one who brings His word. And the reason God listened to him, he never sinned. And he never sinned, that means that this person is not from your earth, but he is from the heaven of heavens. Because it's really the law which says that God never listened to sinners. So you who were given birth by woman, you all are impure. And you may say, haven't you been born by a woman? Yes, I did, I was. But Eliah is in a different way. Eliah has been upheld from he was a kid, and he was protected from he was a kid, and he was always kept till the moment he was made to follow Father YAHVAH and YAHOSHUAH. He's led to live like all humans, but he is chosen and selected till the moment he is called, and that is Eliah. And when time is coming for him to be called, and he was like, do your work, and he stand up, and those who follow him never do bad thing, and they never sin. As that is the proof that this person is already clean and pure, because he has made people clean. Because the law says, who can bring what is pure from the impure? Or how can pure be born by impure? That word proves that the reason why people who follow Eliah, ambassador of YAHOSHUAH, are washed away from their sins, it's really Eliah who is clean. Because if Eliah is not clean and pure, people are not washed away from their sins, and people cannot get to the place that they never sin. And people are still sinners if Eliah is not clean. But people are clean and they never sin. It's really Eliah who is pure. So that is the first proof in the Old Testament, that the reason why people are washed away from their sins at the moment, people are clean and God listened to them. Because the law says God never listened to sinners. But people are washed away from their sins. That means that God listened to them. And He listened to the one He sent. And that God listened to him with this deliverance of sin, which is really strong on your earth planet. That means that the one who never sins, he has arrived here. The one sent by beloved Father YAHVAH, his name is Eliah, and the one who sent him is YAHVAH. It's these chapter and verses that you see and you listen. They are the proof that the deliverance from sin has gone on. It has gone on the fact that people never sin. That means that the one that God listened to is arrived into you. And that means that the one who never sinned has arrived to you. The one who is already clean has arrived to you.